Welcome back to Film Kid, and today we are looking at the third film in the Eastville 177 franchise, and also the final film in the franchise. I loved Unbreakable, I enjoyed Split, so what do I think of the third film? Well, really good, and it is called Glass. The movie opens up with David Dunn eventually just doing as he should be, being a superhero. Well, eventually the owner of own workshop known as Dunn, well, they sell cameras, we eventually discover that, well, Joseph is still working with him, helping him out. So while that is going on, the Horde is back and has kidnapped a few girls. Well, cheerleaders in my opinion. There were a few scenes that were deleted from the one that I saw. Was definitely, I've got no idea why. I went short for the known as rating that this one got, for the reception that Rotten Tomatoes gave it. I don't care. Eventually, while this is going on, David Dunn is still trying to find him and eventually tracks him down. And I have to admit, Hedwig is still my favourite character. He's so nice and colourful, and I like characters like that. So while this is happening, he transforms into the beast and is eventually going after to eat the girls, but David Dunn saves them and eventually fights Kevin. They fall into the glass and eventually, they don't. Anyway, they are kidnapped, well, taken to a facility where they'll be cured. And eventually, David does not know that that is the exact same facility where Mr. Glass lives. During he finds out that Mr. Glass is there, Mr. Glass eventually has been, well, mind confounded, and eventually when he finds out, he eventually searches up what the beast's file is, and so when he does, he finds out about his backstory. And we'll go into that near the very end. And eventually decides to make him become the warrior that he had pledged. Since he cannot fight David Dunn because of his broken bones, that means that he has got a warrior to fight him. And eventually they team up, and eventually their plan is to go for a building that has got thousands of lights in it. They will also code them and eventually show that superheroes do exist. And so the other characters appear. David's trying to get his son out of there, and eventually Elijah's mother is trying to keep him still and happy. Well, also Casey is trying to tame the beast while this is going on. Trust me, cannot tame everything. So while this has been going on, they finally discover that Elijah's plan eventually lets out David after the beast is unleashed. The plan is to stop it, and eventually, while this is going on, David breaks out and gets his suit on. And while they're doing that, eventually they start fighting, and it's really, really cool. I had to admit, I even giggled and said a swear word in the cinema. It was incredible. So yeah, while this is going on, we finally discover a twist. The train that Kevin's dad was on from well, I would tell you this in a Split review, from Split, is the exact same train that David Dunn was on in Unbreakable, which caused him to get child abuse and eventually made him become broken, snapping him to split personalities. While this is going on, the beast is furious with Elijah Prince and eventually grabs his shoulder and basically punches him in the stomach, breaking his bones and killing him in the process. When he goes up to David Dunn and flings him into a water tank. And while this happens, the David Dunn, when he's flung into the water, yeah, I have to admit, he breaks out and eventually is too weak from the water. And eventually, before the beast can try and leave, Casey transforms him back into Kevin, and eventually he takes control. But eventually Kevin is shot by a sniper. And eventually we discover the twist. The second twist. Dr. Ellie Staple is eventually planned to try and get rid of all knowns of superheroes by using correlation. That sounds kind of cool, but not really. So eventually, their plan is that they will totally get rid of every single resistance of superheroes. and eventually there's about 3 twists in this. Okay, and eventually all 3 of them die. I have to admit so badly, killing off David was a big mistake. At least for the indignity bomb. No, it is going on. I had to admit the split. Eventually, when Kevin taking control of the light, I had to admit the split. The bit when Hedwig died was really sad, and it only made me shed a tear. So yeah, well that's been going on. Well, guess what? They just finally do discover that eventually, at least Abel finds out that eventually there was cameras everywhere, and eventually discovers that Elijah was filming everything to try and convince everybody that supervillains do, and superheroes and supervillains do exist. So while that's been going up, yeah, it was kind of surprising. So yeah, while that's been going on, he convinces everyone to see if they're superhuman and rise up, and the corporation is done, and eventually the others set up another universe, and that was class. Basically, it is kind of better than Unbreakable, but definitely, I have to admit, if I'm going to put all 3 of these movies in there, this would be probably the second one. I don't like Split as much as I like Unbreakable, but I have to admit, all 3 of these movies do not get a line as Shyamalan movies. All 3 of these movies are basically just the top of movies. It's like I was counting Shyamalan movies. These Film 177 films will definitely be the best 3. Well, the best will just be like, well, The Sixth Sense is number 4, Signs is number 5, and then The Lady in the Water is number 6, and others. I'll do a list and basically show you what it means. So yeah, as in for what the score was given, I didn't really find it that bad. I admit, I definitely was disappointed with the deaths and the ending for this. But I had to admit, I had a jolly good time, and I cannot wait to upload this video. I know the reviews are still going. So yeah, and another thing. Then you ran there. A few seconds after I filmed that review, something happened. This Earth was destroyed. I have no idea what it was, but then everything came back to normal. But then there was these portals popping up. I guess you could call it, maybe it was Doomsday.